Hello there. I'm going to do a blog reading today. I haven't done one in a little while. And so here I go. The blog is called Business Structure is My Love Language. Let me explain. All my life, I've had too many ideas and not enough hours. And honestly, I love it that way. What I didn't realize early on is that having a clear business structure would change everything. I've always I've always loved creating, sharing, figuring things out, and watching something I built go out into the world, even if it wasn't perfect, polished, or pretty. That's how I became both creative and productive. What I learned early on is this. When you're organized, have a structure, and keep it simple, things don't just work better, they feel better. You actually enjoy the ride. You get things done, and what you put out lands in a way people can really receive. That drive hasn't changed. I've been an entrepreneur since I was a kid. Neighbors used to open the door with, "What are you selling now, Jasmine?" I've always loved connecting with people, sharing what I believe in, and seeing that spark when someone suddenly sees the way forward. Helping people see the possibilities in their business once the structure is in place, it's freaking awesome. Honestly, I think I might actually be addicted to that part. So let me share with you what structure really does. I've always felt a little bit of like a weirdo for loving this stuff because a lot of people treat structure, system, and organizations like dirty words. And honestly, half of the time I do this stuff on instinct. I just know what works, even if I can't explain it. To some, those words sound rigid, like rules, restriction, or endless to-do list. But here's how I see it. Business structure is freedom. It's the quiet foundation beneath your creativity, your energy, your business, and your peace of mind. Whether you're a solopreneur, a small, medium business owner, or someone just trying to keep your shit together, behind the scenes, structure is the difference between spinning in circles or moving forward with clarity. What happens when you have a clear business structure? Okay, first thing that happens, trust goes up instantly. A structured business builds credibility. From clear branding to reliable systems, people feel it. They trust faster, stay longer, and refer more often. I really get sad when I talk to entrepreneurs with beautiful offerings and honestly beautiful souls who thinks there's something wrong with them. It's not a personal problem, it's a structure problem. 2, confidence increases inside and out. Internally, you stop second guessing. Externally, your audience sees a leader. Structure creates certainty. You might not feel the shift right away, but your body will. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak about your business, it changes. There's a difference. There's a different energy behind your words. You'll feel proud of who you are and what you do, and people will feel that too. Number 3, time and energy are freed up. You're not reinventing the wheel every time you post, launch, or onboard. The decisions are already made, so you can stay creative without the chaos. And you get faster. Why? Because you're building muscle memory. I used to rehearse songs 3 to 6 hours a week in my 20s and 30s. Now, 20 plus years later, I can sing those songs without even thinking about it. That's what muscle memory does. You repeat something enough, it becomes second nature. Second nature, no overthinking required. 4, the customer experience improves. People know how to engage with you. Offers are clear, processes flow, structure removes friction and makes you easy to work with. And easy. Easy is enjoyable. Who doesn't want who doesn't want that? Especially when, people are navigating chaos everywhere else. Number 5, opportunities stop slipping through the cracks. Not the craps, but yeah, the craps. Opportunities stop slipping through the cracks. Follow-ups happen, payments are tracked, projects are finished. Structure helps you see what's going on and keeps your energy available. You'll find yourself doing more and feeling less tired. Number 6, you become scalable. You can delegate, grow, or even pause without the whole thing falling apart because you're clear on what needs to be done and how you want it done. Number 7, people want to refer you. Why? Because they trust you'll deliver. Structure creates consistency, and consistency builds reputation. Even with all the automation and advertising out there, the most powerful marketing is still word of mouth, especially in service-based businesses, which is my world. It actually took me 3 years to get my website online. And guess what? My roster was full prior to this. Even every single client came from referrals. Okay, and without business structure, here's what I see when people don't have structure, especially folks who say, I don't have time, it doesn't matter, or I'll do it later, which frankly is what I get a lot when I start talking about this. Good ideas stay stuck in your head and you start believing they're not good. Not true. Your audience feels confused, so they stop reading, stop clicking, stop engaging, and you start feeling like it's not working. You waste energy chasing your tail. Overwhelm kicks in, and now you're too tired to move. Projects stall, follow-ups don't happen. You think you'll remember, but when you're overloaded, you just can't rely on memory alone. I'm going to repeat that. Projects stall, follow-ups don't happen because you think you'll remember, but when you're overloaded, you just can't rely on memory alone. Burnout creeps in, opportunity passes you by. That one more thing feels impossible. Yeah. When you're overwhelmed, opportunity passes you by because that one more thing to add to your roster just like feels like, my God, it's impossible. Clients hesitate or disappear. And if you're wondering whether this is you, just open your inbox or your file navigator. They'll tell you everything you need to know. We'll see the mess. So here are my final thoughts. Structure isn't about control, it's about clarity. But here's the twist. When you have clarity, you get a sense of control. The good kind. The kind that helps you move with confidence instead of spinning in circles. It's what turns your ideas into action and keeps your business sustainable. And here's the best part. Once your structure is dialed in, it actually disappears. You don't even notice it's there. You're just in motion. So if you're bumping into friction in your business, look at your structure. And if you don't know where to start, book a one-time brainstorming session with me. I'll help you spot what's missing, where you're blocked, and give you a direction that actually feels doable. Structure really is my love language, not because I love rules, but because I love what becomes possible when things are clear, simple, and flowing. Even a small shift in your business structure can give you room to breathe. You don't need more pressure. You need clarity that works. So, CoachJasmyne.com. Come on over. See you later. Bye.